Welcome to the Passionate Minute, November 2024 edition. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us another session. Grant us the grace to understand everything that will be said here today. For in Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Amen. So today we are going to be looking at phases. Phases, which means different levels or different parts. Now, the first point we are going to be looking at is life is a journey which accommodates different stretches. Now, imagine moving from Lagos to Abuja. Lagos Ibadan is a stretch. Ibadan to Elisha is a stretch. Elisha to Akure is a stretch. Akure to let's say Lokoja, another stretch. Lokoja to Abaji, Abaji to Abuja. So life is a journey which accommodates different stretches, which is like different journeys within one journey. So in your quest to get to a destination, you may experience different minute journeys within it. Like now, maybe in life now, your primary school period is a journey, secondary school, university, different things like that. That is a journey towards your career path. Now the next point, the fact that it makes sense for you to do something at a particular time and place does not necessarily mean you have to keep doing the same thing or remain in the same place forever. Now, it may make sense for you to be doing a particular business right now, but that does not mean you will need to keep doing that business forever. Or it may make sense for you to be in a particular country for a period, but that does not mean you need to remain there forever. So let's learn to be ready for change if we need to make change happen. The next point is okay, we're going to be looking at the story of Jesus, the story of Joseph. Now, when Jesus was born, God told his father Joseph to take him out of where he was to Egypt because they wanted to kill him. But the same God that told him that was the one that also gave him instruction to return after um, the king that wanted his head was dead. So the thing is, when God gives instructions or in our journey of life, we should be ready to embrace change. Eh? You may have to leave where you are and come back later. It all depends on the situation. So let's learn to be sensitive. Now, also the story of Joseph, we can see that fine, he was having at a young age, he was having visions of his future, but we could see the rough path he used to get there. It did not make sense. The journey did not make sense. By the end of the day, the destination made sense. Also, especially at the time where there was economic crisis. And the next point, there are different sites in a master plan with different parts for different people to play. There are different sites in a master plan. Now, just imagine the master plan of Abuja when it was done. There was a part for the public sector to play, another part for the private sector to play. Everybody who may not be able to do everything everywhere, but by the time different people are focusing on different sites, then they are putting in input together to make the master plan, the bigger picture, very beautiful. That's just how life is designed to be. God has created a master plan with different parts for different people to play. So if you play your own part very well, you will contribute to the beauty of the bigger picture. And that point is the gear concept. Now, if you use a manual vehicle, there is a time for you to move from gear 1 to gear 2. You just feel it. So in life, as we're living life, you can't just remain on one gear. There will be a time for you to move to the next level in terms of finances, in terms of career, in terms of spiritual growth, across all areas of life. You will need to keep changing gear, and you need to be ready to apply the necessary discipline it takes to change gear. It might be through reading, it may be through taking some examinations. Just keep developing yourself and be changing gear. The next one, understand that not every prince will have the opportunity of becoming a king. That should not stop you in giving your all to see the kingdom thrive. Now, in your company organization, you may not end up becoming the CEO, but that does not mean you shouldn't give in your best towards the cause of that company. 7. Now, these are case studies of some people. Remember, Winners Chapel retired Bishop David Abiye. Winners Chapel retired some bishops recently, and some people didn't really welcome the news well. But the people they retired, they could see it as another phase. Now you've done something throughout your life, you've got to a junction. You could decide to stay at home and rest. We thank God. You could decide to, if God is leading them to take up other assignments in ministry, they could decide to follow that. And we can see recently, most especially Bishop David Abuye, he has been busy since he retired. He has been very busy since he retired. So when we get to a junction, eh, when we get to a junction, where we turn to is very important towards our destiny in life. Also, son of the prophet, the guy that mimics that got famous because he was very good in mimicking Bishop David Oyedepo. He did that for some years. That made him famous. But recently he released a video that he won't major in that again. That now he's going to be focusing on the media space, content creation and the likes. How many months after, because of content creation, he has gotten a lot of invitations across different countries. So you can see that the fact that, like I said in point 2, the fact that it makes sense for you to do something at a particular time and place does not necessarily mean you have to keep doing the same thing or remain in the same place forever. There may be times when you have to move. You have to move. Also, rebranding. For you to change face, to change level, you may need to rebrand. Abraham may need to change to Abraham. Sarah may need to change Sarah for you to accommodate the things coming in the next phase. So rebranding may be needed. Rebranding your life, rebranding your profession, maybe by taking professional courses, different things like that. You may need to rebrand yourself to change level. And also, lastly, never despise the concept of growth. There's a tree in every seed. Every seed must first of all enter the ground before it starts germinating, before it eventually gets to the point where it starts producing fruits. So never despise the concept of growth. There is a tree in every seed. Our Father, we thank you for this session. The grace to apply this to our life grant unto us. For in Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Amen. God bless you. I love you. Be passionate.